What's up, everybody? Thank you for clicking on this YouTube video. If you're new to this channel, my name is Johnny. I'm with Aqua Biz. In this video, we're going to show you how we get a coral shipment, how we get it directly from the airport and transport it exactly to our customer's fish tank. And if you're new, please be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. We're going to have a lot more content going on moving forward. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, and even follow us on Facebook. So be sure to check it out.
What's that for, John?
This right here is medicine to remove worms. So check it out. Every single one of our corals, we add this, and it removes parasites and worms and anything that comes in from the imported coral that we bring in. If we don't take care of them while we have the coral outside of the fish tank, once they're in here, it can take over the entire fish tank and you won't have corals live for such a very long time. So that's what we do. And we added 4 capfuls per 1 gallon of this Coral RX stuff. So if you have corals at home, I would definitely suggest to buy some of this. And when you add corals to your fish tank, make sure you add 4 capfuls per 1 gallon. Things clean, huh?
Yeah. So how long can the coral stay in the tank or
the bucket?
Yeah.
We leave them here no longer than 2-3 minutes, just because then it starts affecting the coral, the medicine.
Yeah.
So just kind of dip them in here. But if you can see the color of the water now, it's like murky. All the stuff that, the residue that comes off and all the stuff that comes off, because they're imported, they're straight wild corals. So
since a wild coral, does it have an effect on the tank?
yeah, it doesn't. It has no effect, but it does carry a lot of like parasites that can grow. That's why we dip them in the medicine.
And the corals provide like shelter for the fish, or what?
Just color. Color, yeah, for the fish tank. We're doing zoa polyps for this fish tank here.
So that's a type of...
Yeah, that's the name of the coral. They're called zoa polyps. Yeah.
Is that specific for the kinds of fish that are in this tank? Or?
No, just the looks and the shipment that was available.
What is this for, John?
This is seaweed.
Oh, seaweed?
Yeah, seaweed for the fish to eat, the tangs. Every time I'm here, I always put a little piece so they can eat it.
That's all the dead.
See the worm right there?
Where?
Oh, yeah. One of them. And they get long, they get big. So we want to prevent. Yeah, they eat the coral. They kill the coral. So we don't want that.
many new corals are you adding to the tank?
I'm gonna add 14 zoa polyps and two yuma mushrooms and a GSP coral. So 16 in total. 14 zoas and 2 different types of corals in here. So yeah, my client wants a little bit more color in here, so we're just adding a little variety. We got a little combo mix from Vietnam. Shipment from Vietnam directly. We just got it in yesterday.
So how often do you change the corals?
Normally we change them when you start noticing they start either decaying or they start decomposing in the fish tank, and you know it's time to add new ones. But a lot of the times it's very difficult for the coral to go that way unless you have a bad fish tank or a bad flow in the tank. So we try to have a lot of flow inside of here. And we try to feed them and get them fed as much as possible.
So how do the corals, like, how do they eat? Or
The zoas?
yeah,
They have a little mouth right in the center. Each one of those round little dots you see there is a coral. Each one of those is a little zoa polyp, and each one of those has a mouth right in the center. So we drop liquid and we drop frozen food, and they eat off of that.
so one coral has all those living organisms?
Yeah, so that's a full colony. Yeah, that's what they call them. They call them a colony.
So Danny, we just finished at that first location.
Yes, sir.
Next.
We're off to, right now we're leaving Glendale. We're gonna head over to Studio City, and we're gonna drop off the rest of the coral. I got a 24 pack Vietnam zoa polyps, and we dropped off 14 here, so we're gonna go drop off 10 more, and then from there we're gonna shoot over to freshwater wholesale, that we're gonna pick up 1 fish for this specific location that I probably should be able to drop off either today or tomorrow, depending on traffic, depending on everything. But I'm gonna call them to see if they have that fish in stock first before we do anything.
So Johnny, what was that business tip you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, so a business tip I would always recommend, any kind of service, whether it be mobile, I would always recommend call them up front, call them ahead of time, let them know. I always like to text message them, and I always like to make at least 1 or 2 phone calls before I decide to head somewhere. Like right now, we're in Glendale. We're gonna head over to Studio City, and from Studio City, it's a possibility we might end up going to Inglewood, and then back to Glendale. So I never like going somewhere without calling first to make sure they have the fish or the equipment that I need before I waste either time and gas, especially with gas prices right now. You know, you want to make sure you make very wise decisions as far as going somewhere. You know, you don't want to show up and they don't have your equipment. I always like calling ahead of time. I know it takes up a little bit of time, but it's worth saving the gas and the time of just wasting out there. You know, nobody wants to waste time, especially when it comes to running a business.
What's going on, Jenny? What's next?
Right now, we're in the corner of Oxnard and Lauren Canyon, I believe. We're gonna get a refill. It's hot today. I don't know, how hot is it today, dude? I have no idea.
100 degrees? Though?
It's like 100 right now, yeah. So we're gonna get a drink. Obviously, we're not sponsored by the drink we're gonna get, but check it out.
What's your go-to drink?
Oof, dude, they don't have the one I want, bro. Let me see. Ultra Rose. Nah, they don't got the watermelon one, bro. We're gonna have to. Oh, here it is. Ultra Watermelon. Bam, bro. Look at that. This is what we normally drink, and it's pretty cold. Look, check it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's cold. So we're gonna do this one. This is one of our favorite drinks, man. It's 100 degrees out there, so.
What kind of coral is this one?
That one there is a carpet anemone. It's a neon green carpet anemone.
Different from the ones that you're gonna
Put in there? Yeah. Way different. Way different.
Johnny, anything specific for this fish tank, or is it a shipment drop off?
For this fish tank here, no, it's the same exact thing. Usually when I get shipments, I get in a 24 pack, 36 pack, 48 pack, and we got a 24 pack of the same zoas colonies, and we're getting yellow, green, red, and we're just kind of putting them in there. So when we drop the nice colonies of different colors, like the orange, the red, the yellows, the bright neon colors, this will give it a little bit of contrast that it needs, so it stands out and it resonates.
Is that right? Is it?
This is coral glue.
Coral glue?
Yes, sir. So we can glue it. I'm gonna glue this on the panel, on the side panel over here on the wall of the fish tank, so that it grows all over the wall. Opening up. They're not like round no more. See that?
Oh yeah. Why does that happen?
Because they're getting accustomed to the tank. They're getting used to the fish tank.
Is that like a good sign?
Yeah, it's a good thing.
So Johnny, I see you pulling these out of the tank. What are they?
These right here, these are corals that kind of died over time, and some of them, the fish stressed them out, started nipping at them. As you can see, watch, the perfect example, look at that coral up there, that elegance. You're gonna see how the fish is, this trigger fish is gonna go over there and start messing with them. He normally doesn't do that. He just usually does that when I put something new inside, and they start picking at it, and they start messing with it. And
that what? It agitates the coral?
Yes, sir. But yeah, these are all dead pieces of coral that I got out of the fish tank, so it's just not sitting there looking tacky. At a cheap, maybe like 20 bucks. At a cheap price, maybe like 20, and that's a full colony. That's a full colony.
Wow.
Yes, you look right there. And they have some on sale for 20 bucks. It says 3 to 5 zoa polyps, and then there's a colony for 100 bucks. So can you imagine, that's a full-on nice size raw that we put in there. Obviously, because they're my clients, I give them a much better rate, a better deal. I'm not gonna charge 20 bucks, but can you imagine if we were to charge $20 for anywhere from 3 to 5? I mean, that's a lot of money, right? Aqua Biz Inc.
Hello?
Yes.
What the average price for build a pond?
What? Say that again. I'm sorry.
What the average price going to be like build a pond?
To build
a fish?
To build a fish pond?
Yeah.
It depends on the size and how deep the pond is.
Like 2.5 feet deep, and most likely like 8 by 4 around that size.
Okay. Well, what you can do is let me give you my email address. Send me the information, and then I can give you like a quote via email.
I'm driving. I'm just following your car.
Oh, okay.
Behind you.
Okay, yeah, well, what I'll do is when I get the chance to get to my office, I'll go ahead and I'll call you and we'll go from there. I'll send you a text.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Bye.
Okay, thank you.
Man, potential customer. Yeah, he said he's right behind us. So basically what you want, this customer does, he's in back of us, he saw the vehicle wrap, he saw the van wrap, and he wants to get a fish pond built inside of his house. He's in Sun Valley. I never really like, maybe business tip here, I never really like giving out prices before I see the location. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, somebody wants to build a pond, right? He mentioned it, he said 2.5 feet deep, 8 by 5. Cool. You go over there, let's just say we give them a quote, we go over there, we find out it's not dirt, it's concrete. So now we have to break the concrete and dig the hole. So those are two different jobs. So I would always recommend, if you're a mobile detail, a car wash detail, aquarium service company, whatever kind of mobile detail it is, don't give out a price until you actually see the location, the job. You want to make sure you incorporate everything, your time, your gas, the expenses, the equipment, and everything you need. So that's a business tip right there for anybody who is doing a mobile service or any type of service. Don't give out maybe a ballpark idea, but don't ever have somebody hold you for it, because then you're gonna lose out on money, and you know, it's not the way business works. So there you guys have it. That is how we acclimate the coral, we medicate the coral, we place the coral in different positions where they need to be. If you're new to this channel, please be sure to like and subscribe, hit the like button, share with somebody, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. We're gonna bring more content and business tips for all you business people out there. Until next time, you know, catch you guys on the next one.